What is the most valuable $100,000 piece of advice you could leave us with here today to wrap up the interview? It could be on real estate investing or working with real estate funds or navigating the real estate industry or anything you'd like maybe that we haven't emphasized enough here today.
Great question. So, I think, one thing that, just kind of boiling down to, some of the basics, we take a macro view. We take a look at everything from a really high level view, and we try to ask ourselves, the right questions, what's going to change in the future and what's not going to change in the future. I think if you're asking yourselves those questions and looking at, if you're looking at, demographic trends, if you're looking at tax rates, if you're looking at where people are moving to, if you're looking at, the demographic trends of, senior living, and you're looking at, people moving out of the cities and going to, lakes and beaches and, places, with the, work from home. I mean, I think those are some, some macro trends that are going to be with us for a while. So I think you've got to, take a look at that. You've got to diversify. I think that's a really big one. A lot of times I see new clients that come in and they're, they hear about, real estate's awesome. So, let's go into apartment complexes and let's just load up on apartment complexes. And, that's all of their allocation to that. And, and maybe that works out fine, but, what if, we have some, some major impact to that one asset type. So, we build out portfolios for our clients. We hadn't even talked about it. I mean, we kind of kept it focused on commercial real estate, but we do venture capital, we do precious metals, we do permanent life insurance, we do absolute return like life settlements. And, there's a lot of other things that, these portfolios that we build out in addition to investing into other operating businesses. So, our clients are not just, it's not a one size fits all portfolio for everybody. I mean, we really try to, we were talking earlier before the recording started, Richard, about, your risk tolerance and your time horizon and what are the objectives, and, making sure that we're building a portfolio that really matches that and takes that into consideration. So, maybe that's not earth shattering, but, we try to stick to the basics on that. And, we really try to focus on each client and help them build a portfolio that's suitable, that's safe, that's going to produce high returns and net worth growth over time, while protecting things. So hopefully that helps.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, some people will focus on one area and maybe by good fortune or skill, they'll be fine, but that's going to save somebody $100,000 if they're newly liquid and are going in too deep into a startup or a riskier area or an area they don't know, like you talked about earlier in the interview. So this content was created by commercialrealestate.com. Access our community, investment databases, training, and live events by visiting www.commercialrealestate.com.